Welcome everybody, it's Selman. In this video we are going to be talking about the Shadowman inside Ascension Remastered, and this is actually really cool because a couple of days ago the gameplay trailer for Zombies Chronicles came out, and I made my breakdown and everything, but there was actually something I missed in there, and I believe someone on the COD Zombie subreddit was the first one to notice it. I'll link the original and post down in the description if you guys want to check that out. But in this image right here, somebody spotted the Shadowman, and you guys may not see it at first, but if you zoom into this tower in the background, you can see an outline of a person, and I believe a lot of us could agree that this actually looks very similar to the Shadowman, and just by judging from the outline of the person and the hat. That hat I believe is only seen on the Shadowman, so me personally, I really do believe this is a Shadowman, and there's a really cool way they can actually go about explaining this in the story. And before I could actually explain that, I first need to go and try to explain rifts and all that real fast. So the first time we ever heard of rifts inside all the storyline is when Kino happened. So how a rift is created is if you travel through time. I believe it's only time, it doesn't have to be different universes or anything like that, just time, or it could be time and different universes if you're traveling between them, but I believe it's mainly time, so just keep that in mind. Because what happened back in Deriza, our Ultimus crew wouldn't teleported from Deriza to Kinatoan through time, causing a rift, and because of this rift, Monty went and took advantage of it and actually went back in time and had the perk machines created. So why would that be important to this situation? It's actually very interesting because there were actually 3 rifts created in Ascension, and the first one I think is the important one, because back in Ascension with Yuri and Gersh, because what was happening, Yuri was all getting hypnotized by Samantha, or getting tricked by Samantha, or being taken control by Samantha, whatever you want to say. But what he decides to do, he goes throws a Gersh device at Gersh, and that actually creates a rift, allowing Samantha to actually enter into Ascension. Of course, there's 2 other rifts that are created, I believe, when Gersh actually teleports our Ultimus crew all the way to Call of the Dead, and also where Samantha teleports Yuri to the Pentagon. I believe those are 2 other rifts, but those 2 aren't the important ones. The important one is the first one, and the reason why I think it's important is because if Monty could have done that back in Kinatoan, he used the rift to his advantage to go and change things in the past, why wouldn't the Shadowman also take advantage of that? He could be doing it sometime in the future and just taking advantage of this rift and coming back to this rift when it happened and be messing with stuff back here. Why wouldn't the Shadowman also take advantage of these situations also, just like Monty? He may not be as powerful as Monty, but I'm sure he would be aware of these because he's one of the first keepers from forever ago. So it's actually very interesting. I would love to see them explain it like that. And also, I just want to explain something real fast before I actually continue any further, is that the reason why I think it has to be the first time the rift was created, because obviously this is happening during Ascension, and the other 2 rifts didn't happen until you finish Ascension, so I don't really think he couldn't really take advantage over things that hadn't happened at the time, unless it's something that happens after you do the Easter egg or something like that. But anyways, I really think it's the first rift that was created. So if Monty could take advantage of these rifts and try to change something in the past, I'm really curious to see what they're going to play off as, or if it's just going to be some Easter egg. But if they do play this off and actually go through this and explain to the storyline, like I said, I wonder what they're going to say Monty actually changed back here. But that's about it for this video. If you guys did enjoy the video, go ahead and thumbs up. If you guys want to stay tuned for content similar to this, go ahead and subscribe. But I'm going to go, and I will catch you guys on my next video.